In this particular video, we're going to be looking at business opportunities for investors in the Nigerian real estate market. If you're somebody who's looking to make money from the real estate sector in Nigeria, then you need to watch this video to the very end. My name is Raymond Dijoma, and I am the lawyer that loves real estate, or the real estate entrepreneur that uses law in the best interest of my client. This video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company right here in the city of Abuja, and we bring you the absolute best of real estate here in Nigeria. We don't just share the investment opportunities with you, we also educate so that you know how to safely and rightly invest right here in Nigeria, especially the entrepreneurial end of investment, because it's one thing to have the money to invest, it's another for your money to bring you profits and huge returns on investment. So let's go right into the conversation. Generally, in the whole wide world, it is already tested and trusted. It is well known that real estate is a sure pathway that anybody can build wealth. In fact, one of America's wealthiest men had this to say, that 90% of all millionaires became so through owning real estate. He further said that more money has been made in the real estate sector than in all industries in the whole wide world. This is somebody who made a lot of money, millions of dollars from the steel industry, and it still concluded that real estate remains one major way that anybody can become wealthy. Now let's talk about Nigeria in specifics. Research has it to say that Nigeria remains one of the most profitable places to invest in as far as land banking or real estate is generally. As a matter of fact, if you're looking at it based on city-based, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt rank as one of the top 3 places to put in your money as far as real estate investment is in Africa, not just Nigeria. So in this particular video, I'll just rush through about 5 or 6 areas that you can put in your money and you definitely will cash out. Of course, you have to do it right, do it strategically, and do it with the right people, right? But basically, at the general level, I'm going to just discuss like 6 areas that you can put in your money and you'll be sure that you're going to get good returns on investment right here in Nigeria. The first is land banking. We've done like 5, 6 videos about land banking on this YouTube channel. You can check it out. Land banking is basically just buying land, leaving it for a while for reselling purposes or development. I am going to be putting or making my emphasis on one of them, right? These 5 or 6 areas are areas I can discuss specifically in different videos. So I'm going to be placing my emphasis on one of them for a particular reason, right? So the first is land banking, and I just explained what land banking is. The second is flipping. Flipping is basically just buying land, maybe not a land, a house most of the times, right? In fact, flipping can also even apply for land. You just buy it and resell it. Possibly, for example, you can, maybe there's an opportunity for you to get a land at 4 million instead of 7 million. You can buy it and maybe do something around it and sell it. Mainly, the idea of flipping is that you say buy a house that is maybe dilapidated or is still or needs renovation, you renovate it and you sell it, right? So that's basically just doing a rush in and rush out kind of thing. That's basically flipping. And the third area you can make money in the Nigerian real estate sector is by renting. But with that, you have to first of all have a house, have an apartment, or anything like it, right? And renting basically has 2 categories: renting on normal annual rentals and all of that, and renting also falls under lease, right? So you can either lease or rent. Lease is usually the basic difference or legal difference between the rent and the lease is that the lease is 3 years and above, while rent is 3 years and below, right? So that's the basic difference. But renting remains one way that you can make money from the real estate sector right here in Nigeria. Remember, this video is about sharing business opportunities in these areas, and I'm emphasizing on one of them, and I'm not there yet, right? So the next area you can make money in the Nigerian real estate sector is by development. Say estate development. You buy a land, make it an estate, do site and services, or build off plan, or just buy the just have the land basically and sell to clients. You definitely can make a lot of money doing that, but a lot of factors that come into play for this to be truly successful, right? But we don't have all the time to discuss that in this particular video. The last area I'm going to be talking about and emphasizing in this particular video is shortlet, right? This particular one requires you to buy apartments. We have numerous opportunities in these areas where you can buy apartment or build blocks of flats and use them for apartments, right? And particularly in a city like Abuja where we are, people need short-let apartments every day, or Airbnb as the case may be, because it's a city with a lot of visitors, tourists, people who are just coming around for business purpose who don't want to stay for long, people who are traveling in with their families, people who are coming. In fact, last week I have lawyers who are traveling in from Benin. A lot of them for the conference, different conferences happen here in Abuja, and some of these people would prefer to stay in apartments than in hotels. Of course, hotels still have their absolute use. We're not trying to create a competition in that regard, but the point I'm trying to make is, for whatever reasons, because of certain hotel policies, some persons prefer to rent short-let apartments and just stay in a while. In fact, I've seen situations where short-let apartments are rented for as long as 6 months. You see somebody booking entire 6 months, entire 3 months, and in such apartments, and that gives a lot of money to the owners. And if you're looking to explore that business area right here in Abuja, we have opportunities that can help you, or you can jump on right now so that you can be able to maximize that area as far as the business is concerned, right? And as of today, we have opportunities in very good areas that you can actually buy into, either for off plan or buy the houses themselves or the apartments themselves in a way that you can actually maybe get your houses anytime soon, say 6 months. In fact, some of them have payment plans for as long as 18 months, right? So, but basically, the whole idea of this particular video is to point you to these areas. So, if you're looking to explore any of these areas I just mentioned for profit purposes, then be rest assured that you are definitely going to make that profit. All you have to do is to ensure that you are using the right professionals, you are engaging the right strategies, and you are in the right market or the right location part time, because all of these strategies are supposed to be based on the right market and the right location part time, and a number of other things that we cannot explore or discuss in this particular video. And yes, this video is brought to you by Fortreal Rei Ltd, a real estate company right here in the city of Abuja, and we bring you the absolute best of real estate. We don't just share the opportunities with you, we also educate you so that you know how to safely and rightly invest. In fact, also how to invest in the right location for the best profit possible. So do subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment for us, and just basically stay in touch. And do reach out to the number showing somewhere on your screen. I'll be happy to take this discussion further and then into more specifics, so that we can look at how to together make money from the real estate sector right here in Nigeria.